Now these are the nations which the Lord left, through whom to test Israel, all those who had not known all the wars of Canaan, only that the generations of the children of Israel should know, to teach them war, just the earlier ones did not know thereof. The 5 lords of the Philistines and all the Canaanites and the Zidonians and the Hivites that dwelt in Mount Lebanon, from Mount Baal-Hermon to the passageway of Hamath, they were to test through them Israel, to know whether they would obey the commandments of the Lord, which he had commanded their forefathers through Moses. Children of Israel dwelt among the Canaanites, the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, and they took their daughters to themselves for wives, and their own daughters they gave to their sons, and served their gods. Children of Israel did that which displeased the Lord, and they forgot the Lord their God, and served the Baalim and the Asheroth. The anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and he gave them over into the hands of Cushan Rishathaim, the king of Aram Naharaim, and the children of Israel served Cushan Rishathaim 8 years. The children of Israel cried to the Lord, and the Lord raised up a Savior to the children of Israel, who saved them, Othniel the son of Kenaz, Caleb's brother, who was younger than he. The Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he judged Israel, and he went out to war, and the Lord delivered into his hands Cushan Rishathaim, the king of Aram, and his hand prevailed against Cushan Rishathaim. The land had rest 40 years, then Othniel the son of Kenaz died. Children of Israel continued to do that which displeased the Lord, and the Lord strengthened Eglon, the king of Moab, against Israel, because they had done that which displeased the Lord. And he gathered to him the children of Ammon and Amalek, and he went and smote Israel, and they possessed the city of the date palms. The children of Israel served Eglon, the king of Moab, 18 years, and the children of Israel cried to the Lord, and the Lord raised up for them a Savior, Ehud, the son of Jerah, the Benjamite, a man with a shriveled right hand, and the children of Israel sent through him a present to Eglon, the king of Moab. And Ehud made for himself a sword which had 2 edges. A cubit was its length, and he girded it under his clothing on his right thigh. And he offered the present to Eglon, king of Moab. Now Eglon was a very fat man, and it was when he had finished offering the present that he escorted the people who had carried the present. And he turned back from the quarries that were by Gilgal, and said, I have a secret errand which you, O king. And he said, Be quiet. And all that stood near him went out. And Ehud came to him, and he was sitting by himself in the cool upper room which he had for himself. And Ehud said, I have a message from God to you. And he stood up from the chair, and Ehud stretched out his left hand and took the sword from his right thigh and thrust it into his belly. And the haft also went in after the blade, and the fat closed about the blade, because he did not draw the sword out of his belly, and the excrement came out. And Ehud went out to the porch and shut the doors of the upper room in front of him and locked them. Now when he had gone out, his servants came and saw, and behold, the doors of the upper room were locked. And they said, Surely he is covering his feet in the cool room. They tarried until it was late, and behold, he did not open the doors of the upper room. And they took the key and opened them, and behold, their Lord was fallen down on the earth dead. And Ehud escaped while he lingered, and he passed beyond the quarries and escaped to Serah. And it was when he came and he blew the trumpet on the mountain of Ephraim. The children of Israel went down with him from the mountain, and he was before them, and he said to them, Follow me quickly, for the Lord has given your enemies, the Moabites, into your hands. And they went down after him, and seized the fords of the Jordan to Moab, and did not permit any man to pass. And they killed of Moab in that time about 10,000 men, every lusty man, and every man of valor. And no man escaped, and Moab was subdued that day under the hand of Israel. And the land had rest 80 years. And after him was Shamgar the son of Anath, and he killed the Philistines 600 men with an ox-goad, and he also saved Israel.